Hello and seasons greetings, fellow festive pals and gals of the YouTube universe. As you know, it's everyone's favorite figure collecting Lobo here once again with another exciting episode of Figure Friday. Oh, I'm pretty sure that since a tree falls in the forest and that if there's nobody there, then there won't be anyone here around to hear it. It's a special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related to all kinds, shapes, colors, sizes. You better believe anything of that sort you're gonna find right here on this channel. Now, um, being that tonight is Christmas Eve, and I know what you guys are thinking. I actually decided to do the show a little bit earlier than usual, and there's a special reason for that, and it's really mainly because after I get this done, I will be sitting down to spend some quality time with the folks, and the ripping and the tearing, of my gifts. I don't really know what you guys are thinking because I mean, come on. There's really nothing else I'd rather rip and tear, unless when it comes down to eating, of course, that's a whole different story. But if you haven't already, before we get started, please do me a favor and go grab something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to. No need to worry about me, folks. I mean, I have me a little drink right here, and a little bit later on, because like the food's being cooked right now. So I mean, I will definitely be having dinner. But not to worry, not to worry. I have had plenty of snacks before the show, so again, please go and help yourself and have yourself something to, ease on in. And hey, we'll be here waiting. But yeah, as I said, this is a special Christmas Eve showing of tonight, and I'm curious, uh, what did you guys like ask Santa for? Like if you or if there's something specific that you thought maybe a special someone would like get for you, then I hope that you are able to get that and have a fantastic day, night, evening. But yes, yes, indeed. I mean, honestly, I know. I mean, I know I'm missing like the ugly sweater, but it was getting like it kind of got a little bit ruined, got little kind of cuts in it and tears in it, which but don't worry, that's gonna be fixed, and no problem, no problem. You will definitely see it again. But I actually think I wore it last night. I know it's hard to believe that I wore it last night when I was streaming uh, on the game, but I mean, unfortunately, my cat, she didn't really like it, or she didn't like me holding her while I was wearing it, and unfortunately, yeah, her claws got a little mixed in with the material, but that's okay. That's okay, really. But yes, as you can see, we have hit the 3 minute marker, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to say heyo, and welcome back for those just joining us on this fine Friday, Christmas Eve evening. And for those who are watching this as a highlight, I want to say welcome. And apologies. Before we get started, I want to say again, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys are relaxing, and just if you want, please join me, taking a deep breath. And just relaxing, because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So, I hope that you are ready, because tonight's episode, we're actually going to be doing a little something different. Tonight, we're going to be stepping away from like the worlds of Marvel, from the world of DC, from the world of movies, and we're going to be jumping back into the land of television. But there's a very specific reason why tonight's a special episode, and that's because it's going to be a childhood, or what I like to call it, a childhood unlock episode. And the only reason I say that is because tonight we're actually going to be leaping back in time a few years, more specifically to one of my personal favorite eras, which was also known as the 90s, to introduce another pair of siblings who, like the other two who were previous, have such differences, but these two have a lot of differences, such as looks, the way they live their lives, and the way, like, just the way they act around each other, but still siblings all the way around. And for some reason, they have a love of pork butts and taters, but again, they're still family all the same. So, First up, again, I thought that we could introduce the brother slash son of this family, who, believe it or not, might appear as a bully, but ultimately loves his family. And even though he might look like he lays an egg, trust me, he doesn't. So please, ladies and gents, give a big hand and a big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Chicken. That's right, folks. The pork butt eating champ of the 90 hit series, Cow and Chicken, is making his debut this fine, festive Friday evening. So, again, as I said, this was one of the many childhood shows that made my childhood such a huge hit, because it's surrounded like not only this particular individual here, but another one. And of course, we'll be getting into the specifics of his character and what makes him like who he is, And again, this was from the to me it was like the golden age of the Cartoon Network television channel, because it was when, like, forgive me folks for saying this, but it was when the shows and cartoons were actually good, but that's just me. That's me. But yeah, there he is, folks, Mr. Chicken. And like I said, I know he may seem like a regular run-of-the-mill chicken, got his little red hair right here and his beak, and of course his chicken feet. But there's a reason for that. Okay, now like I said, we're going to talk some history now. He's voiced by Charlie Adler, and he is the older brother of this crazy series, whom he's actually shown to have a slight hint of jealousy towards another sibling in his family, but he is also shown to be more sane and intelligent than his own family and everyone else in the town that he lives in. And he often hangs out with his friends known as Flem and Earl, as they often go on misadventures, sometimes running into a red guy, and who ultimately ends up getting scammed. And despite his rudeness, however, he's actually shown to have like extremely great care for his other siblings and his family. And of course, that's only when the need arises, But it's not to say like he's a bully in his family, because even though the way he treats his family and his siblings, no, um, he always for some reason like seems to have his head on right, or even has his head on like his a good head on his shoulders, because he's I mean, even though he's like 11 years old, he's only 11 years old, but I mean, I know he doesn't look like it because he speaks with the attitude of a man, but that's beside the point, because it's the fact that when it comes down to it, like if his family is in danger, he would actually be the first one to leap into the storm and run towards danger, Like, I remember there was a specific episode, I can't remember which one it was, but it was when he was visiting a pet store, and I remember it was his parents and one of his siblings that ended up getting almost swallowed by the said anaconda. And it was when, only in that moment, he actually decided to leap into action and to jump in with his family to save them. Now, again, that's kind of a spoiler. I do apologize, but this this series, I highly recommend it. If you guys are not able to watch full episodes, then you can definitely watch a lot of highlight episodes, and it was just a great series all around, honestly. But I did run into some very interesting and fun facts, So if you guys please just join me. Um, One thing I found out about him is that his favorite color is actually blue. And I know, I mean, that coming from a chicken, I mean, you would think really that they wouldn't have a favorite color. But as I said, this isn't your average run-of-the-mill chicken here, And believe it or not, he's actually very fond of ice skating. Yeah, believe it or not, he actually likes to shred it up on the ice when it comes down to, like, I don't think so much like figure skating or anything like that, but like he's very fond of it, just being out there, because having the freedom to skate on ice and just not really have a care in the world, And probably the coolest little fun fact that I did find out about Mr. Chicken here is that he's also shown in a particular another episode, which was known as the Bad News Plastic Surgeons. And in that episode, he actually showed to have high skills in plastic surgery. And again, I don't want to spoil like too much of the show, because I know that a lot of folks like they've piqued their interest when it comes down to this sort of thing. But I will tell you this: it is a monumentally great show. very comedic. It's got tons of wholesome and childhood fun moments. I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, please, like I said, catch some highlights. I don't know if they're able to like have the show on a specific channel, but if they do, my guess would honestly it would be on the Boomerang channel. For those who have access to those types of channels, I highly recommend watching it because it is a huge throwback, and it was made in the year 1997, I believe it was. Yeah, it was about 1997 because around that time I was about 5 or 6 years old, and that was one of the times that I had discovered it, and I was hooked. It was just a great series, and I'm so happy that I discovered it, really. And this was one of many of the Cartoon Network series Funko Pops that I will definitely be adding more to, and of course I will be sharing it here. Whew, my goodness, let me get a little swig here. Ah, goodness. Apologies, folks. Now, I do hope that you guys are ready. Yes, you because I want you guys to know from this angle, you are so awesome. You're so breathtaking. I appreciate you so much. Next up, we will be introducing the sister of this duo, but this one, however, is not your average run of the mill little sister. And the reason I say that is because behind that sweet and just innocent looking face, she hides quite the super personality. So please, folks, one more big hand and a big Wolfpack welcome to Miss Cow. That's right, folks. This bovine beauty has made her debut this fine Friday evening and looking awesome. And the reason I say that, folks, is because she's sporting one of the many first superhero symbols that I grew up with. Next to Batman, Superman, the Flash, the whole Justice League. This was another symbol that I did grow up with. But let me explain, okay? Now, let me explain with history. Now, Miss Cow here is Chicken's 7-year-old. Yeah, you heard me right. 7-year-old sister, and she's got a weight stated as 600 pounds. Yeah, you heard me right, folks. 600 pounds. Let me just get her out of there. Beautiful. There we go, folks. Now, the symbol on her chest is it's part of her alter ego, and of course, we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into both of her characters, but first up will be the sweet and innocent version of her, and as I said, she was weight stated of 600 pounds and one of the two titular main protagonists of the Cartoon Network series, and she is also voiced by the same voice as Chicken, Charlie Adler, and her trademark is ironically her exaggerated, oversized udder. Now, funny enough is that Cow looks up to Chicken, who she refers to as Big Brother, and she is often viewed by Chicken as infantile, stupid, and quickly prone to emotional outbursts. And she's really the only character to appear in every single episode of the show. And she was actually employed blackmail to get Chicken to do what she wants, and often attempts to get other characters to do the right thing. And I mean, it's kind of a little bit, kind of a little sketchy right here, a little sus. But she also enjoys drinking her own milk, and her frequent quote is "fairy princess," but that's only whenever she sings in excitement. So that's the one version of her, which is of course the sweet and innocent version. Now, the alter ego is known as Super Cow, and a superhero with the ability to fly. Her powers lie in, ironically, a green blanket, which, of course, as you can see, she's sporting right here. And, of course, the symbol on her chest is a C. And, of course, her overly exaggerated udder, And her alter ego, Super Cow, actually speaks Spanish. And in several episodes, she exclaims, Super Cow al rescate, which translates to Super Cow to the rescue. And not only is like this her other alter ego, she doesn't really have like just the ability to fly. She also has like she in a way she kind of resembles like another Caped Crusader, and she uses her udder like as sort of like the strength to sort of keep her in the battle. And like I said, that Caped Crusader is actually Superman, mainly because she flies like him. She has the symbol on her chest, and of course, she's always getting people to do the right thing. And I did find out some pretty cool fun facts. She actually has a cousin named Sow, Sow. And that's just another technical name for a lot of cow or livestock names out there. And probably the most interesting and sort of like kind of like a crazy theory fact that I did find out is that she's actually 2 years older than the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, you heard me right, folks. She's 2 years older. Being that she's only 7 years old, then that would make the Powerpuff Girls about 5, maybe 6 years old. But I didn't really get too much into that. And but like, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because again, this was another part of my childhood, and this duo here I can watch for days and talk about them for days. But unfortunately, we don't have that much time. But with that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream right here. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight, and for everybody who will be watching this as a highlight. Um, I do hope to see you guys at my next episode. It is going to be quite magnificent. And I hope also that you guys have the merriest of holidays, and I wish you all the best. And if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here, and feel free to sample either this fine video or this fine video when they do appear. And also, I probably won't be streaming some gameplay tonight because I did announce that in my other stream last night. Mainly because this is a family night and I want to be able to spend it with them. But I do hope that you guys have the safest of holidays, and I hope you guys get everything that you're looking for, okay? And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, and Merry Christmas. Peace.